Hello, and thank you for joining me today. I want to spend a few minutes talking about a Medicare issue that doesn't get much attention, but can have a real impact on your monthly budget in 2026. This isn't meant to alarm you. It's meant to help you understand how Medicare works, why costs can change, and what you can do to avoid being caught off guard. Let's start with the basics. Most people on Medicare are enrolled in Medicare Part B, which covers things like doctor visits, outpatient services, lab work, and preventive care. Part B is essential coverage, but unlike Part A, it comes with a monthly premium, and that premium can change from year to year. Now here's the part that surprises many people. Your Medicare Part B premium is not based on your income today. It's based on your income from 2 years ago. So in 2026, Medicare will look at your income from 2024. That timing gap is where many people get tripped up. Because life happens. In 2024, you may have had what you thought was a one-time financial event, something that didn't feel like regular income. Maybe you did a Roth conversion. Maybe you sold property or a business. Maybe you took larger withdrawals than usual. Maybe you received a bonus, severance, or inheritance. At the time, it may have felt like a smart or necessary decision. But 2 years later, Medicare looks back at that income and says, based on this number, your premiums need to be higher. This adjustment is called an income-related monthly adjustment amount, often referred to as IRMA. You don't have to memorize that term. What matters is understanding the effect. A higher reported income can push you into a higher premium bracket, meaning you pay more for Medicare Part B every single month. And this isn't a one-time charge. It's a monthly increase that lasts the entire year. For some people, the increase is modest. For others, it can be several $100s more per month, and the frustrating part is that it often feels like it comes out of nowhere. People will say, "My income went down. Why did my Medicare costs go up?" The answer is almost always timing. Medicare is looking backward, not at what your life looks like today. Now here's another important point. This is not a penalty. You didn't do anything wrong. Medicare is simply following its formula. But knowing the formula ahead of time gives you options. For example, if you're approaching retirement or already retired and you're considering a large financial move, it's worth understanding how that move may affect Medicare down the road. Sometimes the decision still makes sense, but it should be a conscious decision, not an accidental surprise. Another thing many people don't realize is that Medicare premiums are tied to modified adjusted gross income, not just what shows up as wages. That means income from investments, distributions, and certain financial strategies can all play a role. This is why two people with similar lifestyles can pay very different Medicare premiums. Now, there is some good news. Medicare does allow for appeals in certain situations. If your income dropped due to a life-changing event like retirement, death of a spouse, divorce, or loss of pension income, you may be able to request a reduction in your premium. But appeals take time. They require documentation. And they're much easier to handle when you understand what's happening in the first place. The goal is not to eliminate every possible increase. The goal is to reduce surprises. When people feel blindsided by Medicare costs, it often creates stress, frustration, and confusion around money that could have been avoided with better timing and awareness. This is especially important heading into 2026 because more retirees are doing proactive planning now. Roth strategies, investment reallocations, and retirement income planning are all becoming more common. Those strategies can be powerful, but they should always be coordinated with an understanding of how Medicare looks at income. So if there's one takeaway from today, it's this. Medicare Part B premiums are predictable once you understand the rules. They're not random. They're based on past income, not current circumstances. Knowing that gives you the ability to plan instead of react. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to ask the right questions before making big financial moves. And if you're already on Medicare, it's a good idea to review your income history and understand what year Medicare is using to calculate your premiums. A little awareness now can save you money and stress later. Thank you for spending this time with me. Education is one of the most powerful tools we have when it comes to protecting our financial well-being, especially in retirement.